How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times.
Alright, welcome to Tate's Take. If you're new here, we've been doing recaps and reviews of every episode of the last season of Insecure. If that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular Taste Takers, this is it. Damn. That's crazy. Alright, you know the drill. Supersonic JJ Fad recap of episode 9. Episode starts where they're looking for apartments, Issa and Nathan that is. Nathan's cheap ass doesn't want a 2-bedroom, but in the time that it takes him to express his cheapness, the apartment's already off the market. Next we go to Molly's job where we find out that Tori made partner. Congrats. Let me hold some. Then Lawrence is chilling with my boy Chad. Lawrence is telling him that he doesn't want to go to Tiffany and Derek's going away party because Issa's going to be there. And Chad's like, man, you got to tell her how you feel. Thanks, Chad. You're still my boy though. Now we get to the going away party for Tiffany and Derek. They're moving to Denver for Derek's job. Issa and Nathan tell everybody they're moving in together. Molly and Torian pull up, holding hands, popping edibles. Lawrence and Condola pull up with the baby. Freaking Joe pulls up with the new thing. I think I was the only one not at that party. Party's moving along swimmingly. Then the men get into this conversation about barbecue, which is really just code word for Issa. But inside, the girls are having a much less tense conversation until Condola pulls up and drains the energy in the room. Issa talks to Condola for a second. She tells her how happy she is for her, but she's lying. Molly goes outside, talks to Joe, all high. And by the time Issa goes back outside, she finds Nathan, and he's being all grumpy because Lawrence is at the party. Meanwhile, Molly and Torian got the munchies, so they're inside stealing all the mac and cheese balls. Queen and Slim over here end up in the closet because one of the servers was coming. That's when Molly tells him that she's scared that he's going to get tired of her, and he's like, I don't get tired of you. And they start smashing on the Doritos. Last scene of the episode is when Lawrence finally gets Issa alone, and he tells her he wants to talk, and he professes his love for her. Nathan pops up like freaking Freddy Krueger, and he's like, what's going on here? And Issa's like, nothing. And Nathan's like, something's happening. A lot of things are happening. They get to pushing, they get to shoving, and we got Royal Rumble 2021, and the episode ends with Issa in the middle of it. Alright, so boom, episode 10. It's called Everything's Gonna Be Okay. That's a good title. It was written by Issa Rae and directed by Prentice Penny. Issa, why you don't just write every episode? The next time you don't even be sharing it. Ugh. Anyway, episode 10 starts right after last week's tussle between Lawrence and Nathan at Tiffany and Derek's going away party. Lawrence really can't go to any Tiffany and Derek party without messing something up. Nathan's driving Issa home. And can we talk about how awkward that ride had to be? And in that LA traffic? Yuck. If I'm Issa, I gotta take an Uber. They get to Issa's house and she invites him inside so they could talk about all the swirl. And Nathan's like, no. He tells her that he can't do this anymore and that the relationship is toxic. Issa takes a moment. She gets quiet. She puts her head down. And she's like, okay. She's inside and Lawrence texts her like, I'm sorry. That's not how I meant for things to go down. Like, how did you think it was going to go down, bruh? Issa doesn't text him back. She'll let that thing sit. But she's all sad and gloomy and she goes to sleep. The next day, Molly pulls up to cheer her up with some food and some vodka. They drink a lot of vodka on this show, and black people don't even drink vodka like that. But I think it's just one of those Issa things where she rooting for everybody black, because they be drinking Ciroc, that's P. Diddy's of course, and Molly over here in episode 10, she brought over effing vodka, that's 50 Cent vodka. It's just a random little side note, but it's cool. Issa goes to the bathroom, and Mira Issa's in there making fun of her because she's sad, which is something I really appreciate. Mira Issa is one of the best parts of Insecure, maybe the history of Insecure, and I'm glad here they didn't make her like uplift her or try to make her feel better. Just constant shade comes from Mira Issa, and we appreciate it. So this was the birthday episode, and we start with Molly's birthday. Issa planned this whole thing for her. Everybody's there. Her family's there. Torian is there cheesing. Sean Patrick Thomas is there randomly playing Torian's brother. Maybe he was the one that was battling cancer. Tiffany comes through on her promise. She's visiting from Denver. Kelly's there with her new man, Desmond. Molly can't pick an outfit. Issa can't pick a man is very on brand. Speaking of Issa, the next birthday is her birthday, where Molly and maybe Koya plan a surprise party for her at Crenshaw's office, warehouse, factory, but Crenshaw wasn't there. Was Crenshaw there? Did y'all see Crenshaw at this party? Maybe I missed something. Let me know in the comments if he was there. If not, it's weird that we don't see him in this episode, but that happens. Before she can go on to the next dude, Nathan pulls up out of nowhere. Whoa, buddy. Take it easy. But he comes in peace. He just wanted to stop by, say happy birthday, and give her the donation that the brothers at the shop put together for her. They have a little heart-to-heart. He tells her that he finally feels comfortable in LA, which you feel comfortable now that you don't got Issa in your life. It sounded like a little shady, but okay, they good. Nathan leaves the party. My man didn't even get one drink. Like, what's the point of going to the party? You could have just Venmoed her that money. The next birthday is Tiffany's. The girls take their first trip out to Denver. Of course, she got this nice-ass house, but she's not really happy because she's upset that she's a stay-at-home mom in a new city. She probably don't got no friends, but she's fine. Molly and Issa are inside, and Molly realizes that Issa's still just a little slumpy over this whole Nathan and Lawrence thing, and she asks Issa what she would have said if Nathan didn't interrupt the Lawrence conversation. And Issa's like, I don't know. But she's lying because she knows she would have had some words. Really, really, really nice line here by Molly where she brings back the "you quote my quotes" line. Okay, Molly, that was a good line. Okay, Yvonne, that was a good line. Whoever, that was a good line. Sadly, right after that, Molly gets a call from her brother Curtis saying that her mom has passed away. Well, that's what we can assume is happening. And I don't know about y'all, and I don't want to get whatever, but did that scene seem a little weird? Like the writing, the shots. Like I was like, is this really happening? It just didn't feel quite natural. And they just cut away from it. Maybe it's just me, but I just felt a little weird that just came out of nowhere. Like, it's a real important scene, and I just feel it was one of the low moments of the episode. The next birthday is Lawrence's. He's on FaceTime with his mom and dad. Issa calls in the middle of the conversation, and he hangs up on his mom so quick. That shit was crazy. Issa gets on the phone, and she does that weird-ass Louis Armstrong impression, probably just because she got to do something weird. Anyway, she asks him to, go out for his birthday if he doesn't have plans, and of course the dude has plans. It's already nighttime. How do you think you don't have no plans? And he's trying to ask for like a rain check, but she's being all weird and trying to get off the phone. I don't know what was happening there, but she hangs up. Soon after that, Lawrence's doorbell rings, and it's his new girl who's ready to take him out for his birthday. I wonder what they did. Next birthday, we got Kelly. And the way that this season's been going, I'm surprised y'all even gave her a damn birthday. Anyway, Issa pulls up with her new man, who just looks like a Daniel variant. Like, he's definitely Daniel from the multiverse, but just with the good hair. And speaking of good hair, well, not good, just hair. Why the hell y'all put Tiffany in that dusty-ass wig? My God, that was crazy. Anyway, Kelly's still with Desmond, and she drops the exclusive that she's pregnant. That's crazy. Issa somehow feels that it's the right time to shout out, I thought you didn't want kids. Like, Issa, can you just relax, please? That's like you propose and someone's like, hey, I thought you said marriage was trash. Like, can you just chill? Either way, Kelly doesn't read her. She just explains like, yes, I did say I didn't want kids, but now I want his kids. Hey, that was a little message. And shout out to that dude. Also, where the hell was Molly at? Next scene is back at Issa's house after Kelly's party. She's there with her new man. His name is Desir, I think. This dude is just walking around half naked. She's like, hold on, let me get ready. She goes to the bathroom, and Mary Issa's in there gassing her. I'm like, okay, I see you, da 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 da. And then, of course, Lauren starts calling. I know he got hidden cameras in her room. I know he do. Anyway, she's like, don't answer that. And Issa's like, damn, I want to answer that. But Mary Issa's like, don't answer that. This dude is naked out there. Go smash that. And she's like, I want to answer it. Anyway, she don't answer it, so that's cool. Another trip around the globe, and it's Molly's birthday again. Of course, this time she's sad because it's her first one without her mom. That's very sad. We also find out here that Kelly ended up taking the job with Molly's firm, so shout out to her. They just be leveling Kelly up like on the side, like just all this like major growth, but like in the shadows. Like, oh, I don't drink no more. Oh, like I'm pregnant. Oh, I got this new job. Like, where is your shine, Kelly? I guess you just be shining behind the camera this season, but we see it. The next scene, we get Issa at the new office for the block. Lawrence pulls up out of nowhere, and she's like, you want a tour? But it's like one room. So anyway, she starts giving him this speech about like how far she's come, but it's not even really a speech. It's really Issa talk for, I want to see if this relationship could work. They start making out on somebody's desk, and hopefully it was hers. As we come to the conclusion, the show jumps forward 1 year later, and we're at freaking Molly and Torian's wedding. Would you look at that? Who would have thunk it? That's crazy. Here we also see that Tiffany gets hair redemption with that fire-ass ponytail. Y'all see that shit? That shit was hella laid. Damn. That's, and she's pregnant, so she's just shining on the background. Lawrence is there as Issa's date, dressed in all black like he's at somebody's funeral. But besides that, great energy. Then we get the serious moment between Molly and Issa, where Molly's getting help changing out of her wedding dress, and she's thanking Issa for everything. Mostly for, her being a B word in season 4. But what's cool about this scene is that before they shot it, Prentice Penny told Yvonne, who plays Molly, like, forget about the script. When you go out there, just thank Issa for everything, for casting you, for changing your life. So when you see Issa start crying, it's because she's realizing what Molly's actually doing. It's a very happy moment. It's a very, 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 that's a cool moment. As the episode wraps up, we get a fire scene of Issa driving through LA, passing some of the iconic moments in Insecure history. The Dunes apartment, the Rite Aid, the Best Buy worker, we got y'all. Real cool scene to see Issa driving through to get home to her fiance, Lawrence. You saw that ring on that thing? He put a ring on that thing. They didn't even show it. They didn't even show the proposal. That's crazy. I wonder how he did it. How y'all think he did it? But they at home. Elijah's there. He's like 18 years old. Nah, he's like whatever. He's old enough to just talk and stuff. They just living their life, making it work. She goes to the bathroom, and we see her walk away from the mirror, and there's nothing left. Mirror Issa is now Issa. And that's the series. So what's my take? Yeah, she did it right. She really did it right. It's not easy to wrap up a show like Insecure that people have been so invested in for 5 seasons. Especially in a world where it's not even that you can't please everyone, but you can't please anyone. So all respect in the world to Issa for doing what I think is an incredible job with the finale. And it's really cool to hear the evolution of season 5 because how it ended was not how it was originally written. And a lot of key changes were made. Starting with Molly, Yvonne has said that, she didn't believe at all in the writer's room that Molly would end up with Torian. She always saw Torian as her arch nemesis at work. They did a lot of convincing and letting her know, like, this dude checks all the boxes, and sometimes it'd be the people right under your nose. Then for Issa, there was a version where she ends up with Nathan, which, yuck. I'm just kidding. It's funny because Issa said out of all the season 5, moves, that she was the most surprised to hear that the fans hated Nathan with such fervor. And I don't even be hating Nathan. I be hating on Nathan, but it's not you, bro. It's just not you for Issa. It's not something that I'm willing to consider in the future. But anyway, there's another version where Issa, fast forwarded season 5 years instead of 1 year. And at the end of the episode, you see Issa with a man, but you don't know who it is, which would have killed me. Like, killed me. I would have just got on here and said it was me. But Issa said, as a viewer, like, she would have needed closure to know who that guy was. And stuff like that is what makes the show so good, because she writes it from the perspective of, hey, I watch TV too. I'm going to give Insecure season 5, episode 10, 5 stars. I'm not going to sit here and act like this season and have some super dry episodes. But in my opinion, it came together really well. And I think she should be very proud of wrapping up a show, which some people couldn't even write. If you ask all these angry fans about this season or whatever, and you told them, you write the last episode, they'll be stuck. They won't even know what to do with it. So, like, I applaud you, Issa. You watching this? I would applaud you for what you were able to do. It's not easy, especially in a world of HBO where we know how a finale could be ruined. I'm not going to say no names. We're always going to want more for Kelly. We're never going to know if Suge comes to work on time. Why the hell is Tiffany so sad in Denver? But there's no way to cover every single thing in a half-hour comedy. And no, I'm not out here lobbying for the show to be an hour. I'm just saying we got a lot of closure on the important things. This show was always about the friendship between Issa and Molly, and in my opinion, in the finale, we got a very well-written episode. Using the birthday theme as a full circle moment from season 1, episode 1, where Lawrence forgot Issa's birthday, is freaking genius. And a show that people love so much because they say how relatable it is, ain't nothing more relatable than celebrating a birthday. And I'm glad she ended up with Lawrence. Love ain't perfect, but your relationship is your relationship, and it only got to make sense to you. salute to Issa for bringing the show to our lives. No matter what you think, it changed the culture, and I hope that we talk about it for years to come. I'm really excited to see what Issa brings to us next. But if it's a Nathan spinoff, I'm definitely throwing my TV out the window. I'm just kidding. I'm rooting for everybody black. As always, thanks for checking out Taste Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, I guess the question of the week is, what did y'all think about the finale? Is there something that you would have changed? My personal opinion is that it was done very well, but you don't got to agree with me. I would love to see a little static, a little smoke, but just what do y'all think? Thanks for the time, y'all. Thanks for rocking me for the whole season. This is great. This is my first time doing a series review, episode by episode. Maybe I'll do another one. I don't know. You guys let me know about that. But, of course, thanks for the time. Peace.